Nancy Caltabiano.
Robin Peterson.
Pam Peterson.
Steve Peterson.
Caden Keplinger.
Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't tell you how many times I've heard these four numbers collectively over my lifetime. If you have any dance background, you know exactly what I'm talking about. These four numbers start each performance and each practice, and they were the start of my high school dance team tryout, my most important audition to date. I can tell you from experience, not everything will work out the way you want it to the first time. I'd like to tell you a little bit about my first experience with many years of practice, my week-long tryout, and my final decision to keep working towards the biggest goal I have ever set for myself. I began dancing at a young age, just 3 years old, at Kitty Lee Dance Studio. At this time in my life, dancing was just something fun to do. It wasn't exactly a passion or a sport. Over the years, it did become that. As I got older, in the 5th grade, I was approached by the owner of the dance studio, and she basically approached me and said that she would like me to try out for their competition team at the studio. From there, I did try out and I did make it. And these years were dedicated to traveling, competing, practicing, and performing for audiences of all sizes. Throughout middle school, I found that I loved to perform and compete and wanted to take my skills to the next level. Following my years of youth dance, I decided I wanted to try out for my high school dance team. This was the next level, and I wanted to be involved in school activities, not to mention Millard North was known for their dance team, and being that I was competitive, this was something that seemed like it fit. Tryouts every year occurred in April, making me just a little 8th grader. Walking into the huge high school gym for the first time, the brights were super light, and the room was filled with blaring music and noisy high schoolers making their way to their after-school activities. You could say I was a little bit overwhelmed. Over the course of 4 days, we learned sections of a routine, new technical skills, and performed in front of large groups. Jazz, hip hop, and pom were the 3 categories of dance we needed to perfect in order to make the team. Every day, tryout clinics, I spent my entire time perfecting my technique and my routine alongside my friends and my best friend Carrie, who was also trying out for the team. With many years of dance experience on our sides, we were more than perfect practicing partners. Execution day was here, the moment I was dreading but also completely ready for. We were instructed to draw numbers and we'd perform for 4 judges in groups of 4. Until our group was called, we focused and practiced all throughout the brick hallway. The smell of hairspray engulfed the hallway as we finished our final touches to our stage hair and makeup. When my group was called, I had a sudden rush of nervousness. The gym was completely silent as we filed in and waited for the music to start. The gym was completely silent, and as we filed in and waited for the music to start, within 10 minutes, the audition was over. I felt confident in my performance and was just simply relieved that it was all over. I immediately grabbed my bag and headed over to Carrie's house and waited for the team to be posted online. We refreshed the page probably 100 times, and finally the team was posted. The new team had one problem: my name wasn't there. My heart sunk to the floor and I had felt complete shock. After finding out I didn't make the team, I had an important decision to make. Would I try out for the dance team the following year, or would I continue taking classes and focusing my time at my studio? I ultimately decided I didn't want to give up on this goal, so I continued taking classes at Kitty Lee and tried out for my freshman cheer team. Cheer helped me develop new skills and meet new friends. I was also able to spend more time at my studio and practice. After another long year of waiting, my decision was more than worth it. I had made the high school dance team for my sophomore year. In conclusion, although a new setting was overwhelming and many years of training didn't pay off initially, I was able to work hard and keep my determination and succeed the following year. I am very lucky to have learned such a valuable life lesson at such a young age. I always tend to think back to this moment when I was feeling like, or when I feel like throwing in the towel. The hard work will always pay off if you are determined to reach your goals.